Alright, sorry guys. I had some bloops and blips going on. I don't know what was going on. So I had to kind of get it straight. It kind of chopped my first part of my stream off of this part, so there'll be two parts to the stream. I'm not sure what's going on. It's been a while since I streamed, so maybe I didn't set something right. But anyways, I lost some viewers, so hopefully you guys will come back, and the ones that are here, thank you for rejoining and waiting. But anyways, let's get into the game. So turn-based combat was something that I had to get used to at first, and it was very difficult for me playing this on the PC. So I'm now on a console, and I find it much more to my liking. I just do. And you know, I'm getting it. I'm still learning, but I'm getting it. Alright, and I forgot to jump first because, yeah, it's best to jump first. Sometimes it isn't. It just gives you a little bit more. Oh shoot, I'm talking. I can't talk and do this, so let me do it and then I'll explain myself. I didn't jump. I was supposed to jump, and I didn't. So now the little brain is probably going to get hit.
I am death.
Alright, let's see how much. Lazelle is such a beast. I love her. Alright. Alright, we got one more. That guy over there. You can hit the brain. My turn. This is what I love about the Bard. The Bard is highly rated in a lot of people's lists as being very effective for a reason. As you'll see. I mean, at first when you think about it, you're like, Bard, somebody who's singing. How are they how are they going to do anything? Well, they will. I mean, it's a powerful class. You'll see. I haven't used it on a full playthrough yet, and on my other one, I am playing my other game. I'm playing what am I playing? Because I'm trying to think and talk and learn at the same time. It's a dangerous combination for me. I'm playing a drow, half elf drow, and she is a druid with star power, not storm power, but star power. You can get some great stuff off these guys that you can sell in the early game if you need to, but my girl has a little trick that she does. We're not going to talk about the tricks. We're going to pretend we don't know tricks. So we don't have a mod to make life easier at the beginning. So you want to... Oh, and these void bulbs. Always get these guys. They are going to be so badass for you to have. Like, really, in the game later on. You're going to thank me for telling you to get those void bulbs. You can sell all these weapons and things. What is that? I'm going to check everything. I'm such a hoarder. I'm a hoarder in the games all the time, so. We're going to do this, these restoration pods to help you. We don't need it. Lazelle and I don't need it. But Brain does.
The ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Yes, we do. Simple robe, short sword. We'll take this stuff. Okay. Now we are in the main room. All this weirdness is going on. What is all this weirdness?
Psionic energy radiates from the prisoners, but they do not react.
One of these guys. Oh, there's Shadowheart. That's this Shadowheart over here. Let's go talk to her.
You! Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
The expressions on these guys' faces are so real. I mean, they just thought I did a really good job of making the people have good expressions on their faces. They really did. I'll go look around. There must be some way to get this thing open.
Contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry, please.
Alright, girl, just calm down. I gotta think for a minute. I might forget something. You'll be in there forever.
The console appears dormant.
Let's look for a switch or a release.
Completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket.
Hit it.
The console remains
Girl,
dormant.
you gotta hit it harder than that. I know you're a bard, but come on. Let's leave. We're wasting our time right there. We can't kick that thing. It just laughed at her foot. Dark minds. Well, you're gonna pick those up.
Faint images appear in your mind.
Feels like I didn't pick everything that I should have when I started, like her religion and things, but I don't know. I'm still learning. What was that I picked up? Oh, a necklace. I need thieves' tools and probably some other things. Alright, let me move on. Can you loot these guys? Because I can never remember. I've only done this part once. Do we use these? Uh-oh. Ooh. Then he come out and attack my little brain friend. That's not cool. Alright, you're going down. Alright, these guys are easy peasy. They're halfway dead anyway. Let's see, do I have another move? Inspires an ally. That bardic inspiration comes in so handy. Oh my goodness, there's a reason why the bard is so high up on everyone's lists. Where's our enemy? Oh, there he is. Okay. Alright, let's go over here. Little brain, don't want to get too close because then we can't do anything. Alright, let's move the little brain. Oh, Lizelle can take care of that guy. Alright, let's get her. Let's position her closer. These guys are more nuisances than they are anything. Let's see, what is Astral Knowledge? Rush attack. Lacerate. We're not gonna waste valuable turns. These weaklings. See, we got them. We got them. Alright. Does any of these guys have keys? Quill? That's not gonna open that thing up. I don't need a quill. Just hold up, Shadowheart. We gotta figure out what to do. Let's see. Which way do we go? Oh, that mini map. I need to turn that thing off. I cannot stand the rotating maps. They just drive me nuts. I like for it to be one direction so I know which way I'm going. Because I get confused. I mean, if you're directionally challenged, keep the mini map on. Oh, there's a key. I bet that gets Shadowheart's thingy, or maybe that chest. Probably that. I don't know, Lazel. Shall we mess with it? Let me tell you, messing with stuff in this game will get you rocked. So be careful. That's all I can say. Okay. I'm messing with things kind of because I've done this before, and I'm just trying to show you what happens when you do. I've done this part before. There comes a point in Act 1 that I haven't completed, so it's still kind of a first playthrough, but on Act 1 it's kind of a 1.5, number 1.5 playthrough.
Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Relin preserve me, but cannot be our fate.
For real. Nobody wants to look like that guy. I spent an hour on my girl. She definitely doesn't want to look like that guy. What are these eldritch runes? I'm gonna pick them up.
Those controls next to the pod.
Rescue the Iliad's captive. Okay, that's new. They're kind of giving you a little bit more guidance this time, because sometimes you don't know what to do when you start this part. The first time I did, a year or so ago, I didn't know what to do. Alright, this is the tutorial chest. This is where all my modded gear is, and yeah. Okay. I need all of this stuff. It's gonna make me over encumbered. So let's see, how did I do this before? Because this is, we will definitely want, okay, so if we take everything, something in here, I have what I call training wheels armor. What I played the first game, I'm not using it this playthrough because I'm trying to stick more true to the actual game. So one of these allows me to carry more weight. Taking everything. I can't take everything, it won't let me. Okay, I'm going to just have to bring the tutorial chest in. It doesn't matter because I can do that. I get a potion here that's going to bring the tutorial chest in. So we're not going to stick around and sweat it. I know that we can get all of this stuff out. See, this is my gear that I brought in and via mods. And really the only one I'm interested in is the bard stuff. And what is this one? Ball supplements? Okay, we'll bring that stuff in. We can get it. I'm not worried about it. I just wanted my bard stuff. Alright, let's go. I think now we have what we need to free Shadowheart. If you mod your game, like I said, I just added a bunch of gear because I absolutely cannot stand not having the bard's clothes. I just, they're cute, but no. Okay, Shadowheart, we're coming, girl. And I can never remember what to do here. Okay. I found some sort of key. It might free you.
Try using it on that machine next to me.
Okay. Alexa, it's not time for bed yet, girly. I am streaming. Let's try
The
this
console
again.
appears
Pimp
dormant.
on up there, Barty girl. Let's insert the rune into the socket.
The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate?
Let's try our Arcana ability. That seems to be working correctly. Yay! Like I said, keep an eye on what works for you, what succeeds, because those are usually where your strong points are if you don't already know that, if you haven't played this game, as that was really confusing to me at first. You can set that when you first build your character too. Place your hand on the console.
Suddenly you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Let's do Illithid Wisdom. The Illithid powers are so important in this game. You want to use them. Unless you know that you shouldn't. I don't want to say too much. I want you guys to keep watching the streams, so just keep watching. You'll understand what I mean soon enough.
Process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Oh, we got our girl free. Woohoo! Yeah, girl, we gotta go. Wonky camera. We need a WASD mod for the consoles.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Hey girl, dangerous company is what you need in a
Fair
fight.
point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead.
Yep, there he is.
We can get off
Really?
this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Alright then. Let's get going. I'm
Shadowheart.
Giancarela.
One moment.
What's that you got, girl?
nothing.
Better not blow us up.
Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Alright, they put me in charge, huh? Rookie. Let's see, did we manage to get all of our stuff? Because now Shadowheart can carry something for us. Which, like I said, I'm gonna pull my clothes in. I'm really okay. I think I got what I need. I think I did. I think I got my bard clothing, because we're gonna get separated, I think, at some point. So I'd rather keep my own goodies. Is it the gloves, maybe? I don't like to wear the training wheel equipment anymore, because I understand the game better now, and it just really like nerfs the game because the equipment is so OP. One of these things gives you some extra carry weight. Is it my boots? No. Or maybe it's the gloves? Yep, it's the gloves. The gloves gives us some extra carry weight. Okay, so I can take that from Gale. Let's send it to me, and I can carry it now. And I got everything I need. Like I said, we can pull in the rest of the stuff. Let's go. Let's keep going. Let's stay on the game's original intentions now. Let's get back on track. Did we read that already?
Images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Oh, okay. That makes sense for some stuff now. Ah! An onyx and some gold. It's good to sell for right now. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I really do, but I don't know what it is. There's something else I wanted to show you in here, but I can't think of what it is. Alright. It just came from that way, so let's go this way. Alright, and only our little brain is hurting, but we're gonna do this anyway. Alright, so everybody's all healed up. That's where we're going in to go to the helm is that way. So, going west. So, let's see if I can remember. We want to switch to Shadowheart at this point because she's going to be essential in helping us in the next room here. Okay, so we need to open our spell book. Prepare spells. Okay, we need, what does she got here? Guiding bolt. She's got some healing. Inflict damage. Shadowheart, poor thing, doesn't have a lot of power at first, so we're gonna just let her be a support girl for us right now. We need bless. So important. So just such a great spell. And Shield of Faith. I think I have something like that. So we want we need command more than any of that stuff. Yeah. Alright, and she has guiding bolt, gives an advantage, healing, a creature you can see. I'm still learning, so okay, I think we're good, right? I think we're good with these two. Okay, let's get ready to go in.
We're nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Alright, the game is saving for us, so we don't have to... Always, though, you want to always save yourself. I mean, I'm not right now, but you always want to make a save yourself there because you don't want to have to start over. And especially if I'm streaming, I don't want to have to go back and we go through all of that again. So I am going to save every so often. Not save scum, but yeah, I'm going to save. I don't want to go back in this while we're streaming. There's some ugly things. We don't want to be looking like that.
Connect the nerves of the transponder.
That's okay.
Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Gale after we escape.
Good idea.
The nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
Okay. But this is weird to me. Alright, so it's my turn. Alright, I gotta concentrate, guys. Okay, let's see. You can cycle through your targets so you're not using that weird camera. Alright, let's do it.
Cutting to the chase.
Alright, these guys are here at the beginning are pretty easy, and then my God Strength gloves aren't helping any. That's why I'm going to take them off as soon as I can. But for right now, they're going to be handy. I'm not playing on an easy level, so they're going to come in handy right now. Because I've died doing this, and it gets really frustrating when you do. It just does. You keep on dying. I'm keeping the gloves on because I need to carry my clothes. Clothes are important to me in these games. My character's look is very important to me. Alright, we're going to end my turn. Alright, we want to get Shadowheart up.
Let me strike true.
Alright, we can't do anything. Oh, she still can't reach. With her command, we're going to use it to get that right there, that weapon that guy has. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use her command to make him drop it. Okay, we can't move anywhere. These two are fighting. My suggestion, just let them, that mind flayer, help you. That's my suggestion anyway. I don't want to get too close because then she can't do anything. Get him, girl, get him. Lae'zel is so strong on any level. She's really a great asset on your team. Let me just tell you.
Open up.
All right. Brain. Let's see, what can he do? Oh, he has claws. He does have jump. See, this is what I'm saying. The jump gives you some extra room, a little extra room to get where you need to be. So that's why I always jump first. Oh, Brain did it. Oh, little Brain. It seems like they made him a little more powerful. He's usually pretty weak, and you're just like, dude, what are you doing, man? Hey, man, what are you doing? Alright. I love that the Bard has her own starting range weapon. I play as a druid. I played before patch 8 came out, and there was no, like, bow and arrow type weapon. And I didn't like that. I really didn't, but I wanted the nature magic because I had never used that in Baldur's Gate or any game. You know, I also play Skyrim and Fallout, if you follow me on my social media. And okay, just trying to, I'm strategizing and talking at the same time, which tells me I understand the game a lot more than I used to, if I can do that. But anyway, I wanted nature magic, so on my other profile I'm a druid, and she has star power, and it's a lot of fun because now the star power gives you a conjurable bow. Okay. Alright, Shadowheart, we need you to be able to do some stuff here, girl. Okay, can she reach with that command? Drop. Can she reach? Let's try. Sometimes. Oh. Did it work? Yes, he did. He dropped it. Okay. Alright, now we need to move her closer because we need to get to that helm. Shadowheart and I are headed towards the helm. And then. Is there anything else she can do? Nope. Alright, let's let them two go at it again.
Take the transponder.
Jump. Jump, jump, jump for it. Seems like I should be picking that up, but yeah. It seems like I should be, but it's not letting me do it. So we'll come back or something. I don't know. Okay. Alright, we want Lae'zel to have that weapon. Does me no good to have it because I'm weak. My strength is like 8. The Bard has the weakest strength, is the Bard's weakest ability. So, and Shadowheart, we know her story. Poor heart, we love her to death, but she's just at the beginning until you really start working on her skills. Okay, we can't get it yet. We're gonna leave Lae'zel right there. Those two aren't paying her any mind anyway. Too far. Okay. Alright, let's go back. Get him up. Okay. Now he can move further. You see how that works? You jump. It actually gives you more room to move and get a kind of a double chance to get closer to your target. I was like, man, when I saw this tip on one of my favorite YouTubers channels, I was like, I didn't think about that. And it does. You get closer. So, brain can't do anything else. Let's let them two peck at each other again. Alright, let's see. What's this blood? What's this guy got? Bloodstone. So I guess that's the alchemy ingredient. I'm not sure what that is. I haven't figured it out yet. Okay, how far can I go? She can jump pretty far. I'm wondering if those gloves are helping out with that too. Because that's pretty far of a jump. See, she's already jumped all the way up there to the helm.
Hurry, before they strike.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, I just put myself in the line of fire there, didn't I? Okay. So let's see. What do we have? Blade Ward. I think Death Rush? Let's use a ranged attack. The Bard is really good with those ranged attacks. Even without my god strength. She's really good with it. Not enough resources. This is when I get confused because I'm still learning how many times I can use something and when I can't. These guys here, void bulbs. Save those for your higher level fights. Don't waste them on these guys, but if you throw those things, let me just tell you. Yeah.
Let's finish this.
Oh, I guess I should have moved up a little bit. I don't want to get up there too fast because then Lae'zel won't get the, she won't get that nice fun weapon that we need her to pick up first before we go running out the door. Okay. Oh, there she goes. Alright. Can she do anything? We need... Okay, so if she can't do anything distance-wise... Oh, she's got it. She should be able... Oh, God. Girl, if you miss... Okay. We'll leave you at camp, right? Okay, she got it. She doesn't always do that, so... She just doesn't always hit. So that she got it that time, though. Okay, those two are still duking it out. Alright, Lae'zel, get it. Alright, we got it. We got it. We got it. That weapon is awesome. Let's go ahead and put it and equip it. Alright, let's do our jump. And Lae'zel can jump high. She doesn't need god rings. The Githyanki are very powerful builds. So we wanted to make sure we got that weapon before Lae'zel had to do. Alright, we're done with Lae'zel. Alright, Brain. It's your turn a little bit. Okay. How far can Brain jump? Here. Alright, that's all Brain can do.
If this ship hits the ground, we're dead.
Well, no shit, Sherlock. Alright, let's take them out. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. Bardic Inspiration. Alright, let's use this on. Oh, look at this. This is what I love about the bards. They're like playing the most beautiful music while they're getting ready to annihilate your ass. Alright, we're gonna give it to Lae'zel. She's already strong with that bardic inspiration. I should be able... Let's see if I can make it. It doesn't. It's gonna attack me because I'm trying to get around something when I shouldn't be. I'm almost there, though. I made it. I made it, even though he knocked the crap out of me.
Time.
Woohoo! Girl, you see a big dragon coming. You want to get out of the way. Oh, she got it. Ooh, painful. Ah. I look all mixed match and weird right now, but we're gonna hook her up when we get to camp. So I get my mods. I like to bring some clothing with me on these journeys. That's all I really modded. And her hair, you know, a little bit of the hair mods. But yeah. Alright, here we go. Here is where the story actually starts. And I'm excited. I'm excited. I love this game. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I am, but I've fallen, and I've now adding it to one of the top 5 games I'll be streaming throughout the next few months, because if you know me, my style is exploring worlds, sandboxing in them, learning the lore, showing you all these great flashy scenes and things you can do. You're learning with me, but you don't realize you are. That's what I like to do. And therefore, I stay in these worlds for a very long time when I find a game that I love, which is hard for one to hook me. So this one has. So we have many more adventures to come. Ooh, look at this pretty world. Ah, it's so beautiful. I love it so much. A gorgeous world gets me almost every time.
The tadpole squirms in your skull.
Okay, let's check ourselves for injuries.
More or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through. But it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
All right. My girl. Giancarela's, we'll call her Gia for short. Gia's journey starts now. That's a beautiful place. We're gonna have lots of fun. Trust me. All right. Those red boots is never good.
There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Okay. That ship looks like one huge tentacle, doesn't it? It's weird. It's weird. That's why when I first saw this game, I was like, I'm not playing that weird tentacle game. And when I saw them at the beginning, that scene, I think I came in. I might have brought you guys in after the playthrough. How they show how they put the mind flayers in, and I was just like, it just made me have some bad dreams or something. I'm just gonna not like that game. But you know, we know the story. Now I'm streaming it. If I'm streaming a game, it has hooked me. I have standards, and this game meets those. Girl, what you doing? You better get up. Let's wake her up. She might try to beat the crap out of me if I reach for that artifact.
I'm alive. How is this possible?
I was hoping you might know that.
Remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Do you have any idea where we are?
No. I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
We? You mean you want to stay together?
We need each other. And we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Alright, girl. Then let's get going. Let's get going. Alright.
One thing. Just before we go. I wanted to thank you again. For freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod. But you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Well, she loves to tell me to lead the way. I'm like, you might not want me to do that. You might be better leading the way. We might end up in the water if I lead the way. Okay, so I see we have some leveling up that we can do. There's lots of things to loot on this beach, and you want to walk around and start picking up stuff. Yep, this is one of those games you have to pick up stuff. If you don't, you're not gonna get far. Trust me. You're just gonna not understand what the heck is going on in this world if you don't pick things up. And oh, there's our brain. He's dead. Poor brain. Or us. After they give me the creepies, and then they get the little feet, then they become like little pet things, and it's sad to see it laying there dead. Food, you want to do this. You want to send it to camp. You don't really need to carry it around on you while you're out in the world, because you can always go back to camp, which you will see here in a bit when I go back to camp. Books are another thing. You want to actually pick those up, because sometimes they have quests involved with them, and if you don't pick them up, then they won't trigger. Okay, they just won't. I mean, if you can read it, but if you don't pick it up, it won't trigger. You can read it, and it won't, you know, but you need to pick it up. Water. Oh, let me tell you something. I thought the game was malfunctioning. Okay, and this is the port. This is the story behind why you need to pick up those waters when you see them and buy them. Okay, I thought the game was malfunctioning. I said my mods, you know, after patch 8 went live, because I just started playing this game, just, you know, last week. I thought my mods were screwing up stuff because her hair turned red, and I was like, what is going on? She has this gorgeous black hair. It's another one of those letters. Is it gonna do anything? Nope. Let's look at the journal. Let's see. Escape the nautiloid. Rescue the illicit captive. Okay. Alright, okay. So now we're in explore mode. Alright, but yeah, so her hair was red. It was kept turning red in the game, and I was like, you know, after fighting, I was like, what the heck? I said, I've got mods in, and they've screwed up some stuff. But okay, no. Oh wait, side note, thieves tools, always pick those up. Those are so handy if you have Astarion, especially because everyone knows he's the best thief, rogue / cleric monk. However you want to build him. In this game, we're going to make him more of a magical kind of melee character, so we're going more monk. But he still will be the thief. He's still going to have a base of thievery too. I'm not thieving, so we're going to give those to him. I'm going to try to work out my own Astarion build this time based on the... I've done it a few times now, but we will see. We will see what happens with that. I'm gonna take the bottles, because maybe you can put water in those? I don't know. Another one of our little dead brain friends. Unfortunately, that's as far as I go. Okay, another tip. Always make sure that these waypoints come up on your screen, because what those do is let you fast travel. You can fast travel in this game. No running on feet everywhere like in some other games these days make you do. These are your waypoints. Okay. Camp, which we can now go to, but we're not going to yet. We're going to pick up a couple more people before we go to camp. And the overgrown ruins, which is where we are. And just to give you an idea of how much work we have to do, which I'm going to show you the ideal path to take in order to unlock the map. This whole map is going to be open soon, but this little bitty bit here is all we have open so far. So let's get busy exploring so we can take care of that. That's what this game is. It's exploration, it's fighting, it's character building, it's relationships, it's music. It's a lot of fun. I'm really, really enjoying it. And I don't mind starting this second playthrough side by side with my other game just for you guys to experience this, because it's so much fun. Alright, my whole goal of coming to this coast right here, this section, was to get those thief tools. It seems like there was something else, and I'm missing something. Like, did we get the bag? Yeah, we did. Okay. Alright, we didn't take the hat out, though. Oh, let's look at it. Let's look at it. Okay. I'm going to show off clothes, music, beautiful things in my games, flashy screens, and scenes. Yeah. So, if it's gonna make you laugh a little bit, why not? Okay. Alright, she's looking a little weird, but that's the brimmed hat. We're not going to keep that on her. There's some hats that looks a lot better. I bought the deluxe version, and you get a hat that's kind of cute that comes with that version. Yeah, so I don't want to hide her hair. But anyway, getting back to my story, because I got sidetracked, I think, and didn't finish about the red hair. I was like, my character has red hair. I don't want red hair. Not this playthrough. I want jet black hair. I mean, I did a lot to get that jet black hair. I really did, because the game doesn't have jet black hair. Only Shadowheart does. Okay? You get gray black hair, which I hated. And it turned red. It kept turning red. So I reinstalled my mods and found out that it wasn't the game. It was me not knowing what the heck I'm doing. Alright guys, we're going to save here, because I'm not getting ready to be going back and doing no whole section again. And because I have died here in this next fight before. But turns out, after you fight, you get bloody. So her hair was coated in blood. She was coated in blood. And everywhere, just blood. So, the water bottles, I found out, is what you use while you're on the road to clean yourself. Really makes sense. That's why this game is so awesome. You have these common sense things that you need to do. And, yeah, so. Alright guys, I had to concentrate, because this fight here is a little tough. I mean, because you're such low level. Maybe we'll level up. I'm going to go ahead and level us up, because we're going to need all the help we can get. I don't know why these brains are so hard. Probably because I don't know what I'm doing, but but they just make life so difficult. Okay, let's see. What do we need? What can we use? Puts creatures into a slumber. I like to try to have some fun with some stuff, but sometimes I mess up because I'm still learning myself. Animal friendship. I have not used that one before. I don't know if that's going to help us or not. Okay. Bane. Okay. Charm person. They're not humanoids. And I don't think it works on them. Okay, let's try animal friendship. Let's try that. That's something I haven't used before. And we're not going to replace anything. We're just using this to get us a little bit more strength. I was going to say, let me level up Shadowheart. Okay. And I think I'm going to keep Shadowheart as the cleric this time. She's really good cleric. I'm not sure yet. I'll decide. You can always go back and respec. Right now, we're just trying to survive this fight, which is just crazy. I don't know why. It just kills me. Guiding boat we already have. Shield of faith. Okay. Well, sanctuary. That'll protect her, which I think she doesn't have anything special going on. It's like me with my weird gloves that I'm using to carry my junk right now. All my clothes, because my girl likes to look good. All my characters do. Alright, here we go. We are ready. See, it's so many of them. Oh my goodness, why? And our little friend is dead. Okay. Let me think about this one. Let me try it a different way. Because I'm always just going straight in, and you don't want to do that. Okay, this gives me some high ground to work with. You can do that at the beginning, but you want to go ahead and do it. Where's that telling me? See, this camera just drives me absolutely nuts. Okay, let's go ahead and make a move. Alright, we did some good damage on it. Okay, so I don't have anything else I can do to help her out. Alright, girl, you better get it right. Let's see if she can jump on that ledge. Always go for the high ground if you can. Oh yeah, she can. Okay, see, I'm thinking this time instead of just panicking because I don't know what to do. That's usually the case in this game. Okay, let's see what she has. Damage. We want to go with... Okay. Since they are too far away, let's get her to do bless. Hopefully I'm not too far away. Oh god, I'm too far away. Okay. Resistance. Alright, well, since I'm too far away, I'm going to let her help herself. Target can't be an enemy. Okay. Alright, let's use Firebolt. She actually did it. All right, Shadowheart. See, you know, usually I don't get the level up notification beforehand before we start this fight. So that's helping us this time because Yeah, it just is. So always level up before you go into this little fight here. Now, I don't have it on anything like honor mode or that weird stuff or tactician mode or anything like that. I'm still in learning mode, and I'm just now feeling comfortable enough to go into this game without using my training wheel armor. So, you want to level up whenever possible. Alright, did I end her turn? Okay, let's see what these guys do. Coming right up there to me. Alright, I should be able to rock some worlds here. Let's see. I'm learning because it has been a long time since I played the Bard. It's not an animal. I don't have anything to throw yet. See, here's the thing. Here's my Bard. This is why I love the Bard. She's so darn cool. She's always just, yeah, that's what she does. I'm so weak. Let's see if it works. Oh, it did. It worked. Okay.
I'm ready.
Alright, Shadowheart girl. Do your thing. Do your thing. Okay. So they're about dead. She should be able to go down now and do her thing.
Let's make this quick.
Oh, did it die? I always worry about her. I worry about her more than I do myself. Okay, let's get her to apply Sanctuary to herself. What that does is, if I'm not mistaken, it keeps anything from attacking her, so they're going to come after me, which that's fine because I have on my god gloves. But yeah, you want them to come after you. Shadowheart is just going to die. I mean, it depends on your playing style. I like to fight for my teammates, so I like for things to come after me. I feel like I can figure out more so what I need to do than Shadowheart. See, they're both attacking me because she's in Sanctuary. They cannot attack her. You're low on hit points. Alright, this is when I miss my Druid. The Druid has a crowd control feature built into my build. But we're gonna learn. That's the fun part about trying something new. You gotta learn. Okay. Do I have a potion? Yep. I don't like using potions because they take up an action or slot, and I didn't know that. And I was just like, huh, how does that work? How does unarmed strike? Oh yeah, that's right. Unarmed strikes are gonna rot their world because I have on the gloves. Oh my goodness, okay. Let's see. What else? Can I do anything to protect myself at this point? Nope.
Need to act fast.
Yeah, you do. You need to help me. Help. I always worry about Shadowheart doing things that require up close and personal.
Let's do this.
Get it, Shadowheart.
You fight well.
She got it.
Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Alright. Woohoo! Alright, so yeah, Sanctuary is, you want Shadowheart to have that because our poor girl, we love her to death, but she just has such a hard time. She struggles in fights and she really gets rocked. Her world does quite often, and that way she can protect herself. This is the chest, but it doesn't have my stuff in it. And you see we're separated from Lae'zel, which is why I wanted to make sure I got my Bard clothes from her first. So that I would not be walking around without my Bard clothes. Okay. Alright, so now that we've got that done, let's check this ship out. I think there are a couple of things in here we need to take. I think. Yep, these guys. Don't hit them like I did the first time. The first time I came through, I hit one of those and my world was turned upside down. Like, really, I almost died immediately. Food. We want to send that to camp. You want to loot as much food as you can right now because you got a long journey ahead. You're gonna get to camp, and unless you have brought yourself some setups like I have, then you're not gonna have much food, so pick up the food. Okay. Alright, that looks like a bunch of fire. Let's not go that way. Let's go this way. Because I'm going to pick up one of my favorite people in the whole game. He is the absolute reason I started playing this game in the first place. And you probably know who that is. He's a lot of people's reasons for playing this game. Or at least of the female persuasion anyway. Okay. Alright, we have plenty of time. We're going to be in this area a long time. Alright, this is why they added photo mode to the game. I haven't figured out how to get into photo mode yet. I'm still exploring and learning myself. But just look at this. Sandbox, the perfect sandbox world. And that's what Mystikal Maiden is all about. Look at that, guys. Isn't it so pretty? So gorgeous. I think I might take a screenshot. I don't think I've screenshot this before. So I'm going to take a screenshot real quick. Until I learn how to use photo mode and do all those fun things. Which I'm going to do so I can have some fun showing you guys what I did. Oh, there's...
Please come and help me.
Oh, there he is. Our favorite vampire. There he is. I always get chilies when it's time to meet him. He's such a great character. He's a lot of fun. Whether you're male or female, he's a great guy to have on your team. He's an absolute beast. And a sweetie.
Hurry. I've got one of those brain things.
After a time.
There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Nah, kill it yourself. You look capable.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Oh boy. Okay, so we're not gonna go with strength. I'm weak. We'll go with dexterity. I think I'm pretty good in that, I think. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like yeah. Got it! Woohoo!
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod.
Hey man, what could I do? I didn't see you.
Tentacled
I really
freaks did
didn't.
me.
I didn't see any of these guys. Put the knife away. Maybe we can talk.
I can. Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
It's the Mind Flayer's worm. It connected us.
The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
I don't know if I believe you. Alright, glad to see we're all caught up now.
Please, allow me to introduce myself.
Oh, we know who you are.
My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Introduce yourself. You are Baldurian too. Okay.
Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms?
No, we don't want them in our heads.
Of that much we can be certain. These worms are already affecting me. I can feel it. Now, what to do about it?
A lot. We have a long journey ahead, guys. We can start by traveling together. Better odds, I'd say, because I like a party.
I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Oh, they love to tell me to lead on. Okay, let's all go get lost together. Might as well say that. Okay. Astarion. Okay. Do we need to go ahead? Should we go ahead and level him up?
How delicious.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I mean, I'm going to go back and respec everybody. But right now I'm just giving them extra health. Okay, because I have him as a rogue right now, but I'm going to go back later on. But we got to find withers first. So, and there's a really easy way to get withers without going through all that drama I've seen some people do. So you get to watch that. Not tonight, because we're not going to get there tonight. Because our stream is getting ready to end here soon. But we will get him in the next stream. Which, you know, I'm having such a good time. I am going to stream tomorrow since I have missed so many days of streaming. I'm not sure if it'll be in the morning session or the evening. I'm going to aim for the evening either way. So I'm going to say just be ready to come back about 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we'll continue our adventure here, our journey here. We'll continue Gia's journey. But right now, we got a few more minutes. This guy. Alright, so you don't have to do anything with him. I've seen everybody choose to talk to him. Okay, but if you do, save. And, yeah. I'm not ready to save. I'm not ready to do all that over again. I'm going to talk to him, but I didn't on my last playthrough. My first playthrough I did, and I got rocked. Okay. Let's see what happens this time, guys.
This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
This isn't right. Step away, give in to the emotion, or no, you should be furious, shouldn't you? Yeah, you should be.
You feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Okay, here you can keep going. I'm not sure what happens, so I'm going to keep going. If I die, I'm going to reload my game. I'm just going to tell you right now. I'm just going to. Intelligence, she's pretty good at. The bard, I'm telling you, is just great, but let's see. All right, we got it. We got it, guys.
Your minds fuse.
Let's see what happens. I've not done this before.
But then its grip claws back with a vengeance.
Uh-oh.
A vice locking your mind into obedience.
Uh-oh. More
It needs
spins.
sustenance to survive. And with your very body, you can provide.
Lean in for a kiss. Hey, no. Wisdom, we're going to resist. Oh, my goodness. Oh, if we don't pass this now, I don't know what's going to happen. Woo, barely. Okay. Get out of my head, fool.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
That's right, you radiate malice. Close those eyes forever, man. Alright, we did it. Okay, so let's loot him.
Death is too good for it.
Okay, we got a spike bolt. Those are handy for throwing, and a potion of healing. Okay, cool. I mean, I have lost that before, and yeah, I've not ever won it. So I just generally just leave him laying there. You don't have to talk to him. But now you know if you do what will happen. All right, let's keep going. We have a waypoint.
Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Listen to your companions because they'll tell you stuff. We're going to pick up silly things right now, but I'm not picking up too much because I don't need to. If it's something important, I'll tell you. Now, you find a lot of bone in the world. If you find that there are lots of things in the world, then you need to pick it up because there's a reason for it. And camp supplies, you definitely want that. Let's send that to camp. We'll send that to camp. We can sell it. We need money at first. Sorta, kinda.
What's going on with that room? Looks unstable.
Yeah, it does. It looks unstable. Let's see what's going on with that room. Let's see.
Sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically.
This world, if you don't love purple, you're probably not gonna love being in Fae room. I love purple. I'm obsessed with the color, so it doesn't bother me. Huh. She's got a feely, touchy thing, so let's touch the sigil. And yeah, it'll probably get her in trouble at some point. Like right now, for example. What?
A hand?
What?
Anyone?
What the heck? It's Thing. Thing is in the game. Okay, let's see. Who are you? Slap the hand. Let's try it. Let's try Bard Charisma. Anytime you see your classes option in there, you want to try to use it anyway. You don't have to. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense to use it. In this case, it did.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders.
Gale! Oh, Gale! Gale! Gale in the house.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
No need to apologize. Are you alright, fool?
But friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the nautiloid as well.
Where were all these people? I didn't see none of these people. I only saw Shadowheart in the pod and the other people who blew up in the pod. Where are these people? Where was Gale and Astarion? I don't remember seeing these guys. Or Lazel. Yeah, I was.
I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Couldn't have phrased it more repellently myself. Yep.
No sugarcoating it, is there?
Nope.
The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as seromorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
I can tend to basic wounds and stuff, but alien parasites,
Few
nope.
enough can. It's not exactly a common
Otherwise, I
affliction.
wouldn't be telling you about
Well,
it.
certainly
It'd be
going
out
to
of my
need a
head by
healer,
now,
and
dude.
soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Of course. Sounds like a plan. You're welcome to join me. We're gonna have a whole party
Most
soon,
excellent.
like really a party.
Parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Okay, so we have Gale. We have a couple more people to pick up, but we are going to get ready to end the stream here. I've gone over my time that I usually allot for streaming, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to have 2 streams tomorrow to make up for the ones I didn't do earlier this week. But I can't make promises, but I do promise that we will have the 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time stream tomorrow. We will come back and spend an hour or two with Gia and her crew, and we'll start right from here where we are. I may go to camp and pick up some clothes. I may pick up Lazelle because she's right around the corner here, and that way we can start our journey with everybody all ready to go. And yeah, so I think that's a good idea. But yep, thanks everybody for stopping by, and for your messages and things, and for being patient with me while I got myself back together in order to come back and have some more streaming fun with you. But this game I had to kind of get my feet wet before I could, jump on here without just making an absolute mess of everything. But yeah, so we will reconvene either tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I do get on, it'll be then. So just follow or just drop by, look, you get a notification when I go on. But definitely tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Sunday is a normal stream day for me, so that's why I don't usually promise, but I'm just making up for some time. So, thanks, Gia. Thanks you for stopping by. I love her look and everything, but we're going to go put her on some fresh bard clothes and probably pick up Lazelle. So, yeah, so we can get started with the story tomorrow and not worry so much about doing grunt work, because there's a lot of grunt work up until you start the story. When you go to the Emerald Grove, to me that's when the journey really starts. You have your party, the early people in the party, and this is my main members right here along with Lazelle, and then we'll get Will, Karlak, and all the Halcyon and all those others. Those are guys that come in later in the storyline. So once again, thank you very much for tuning in. I'm sorry about the blips we had at the beginning of the stream. It split for some reason. I was having problems. Twitch probably is thinking, gosh, you hadn't streamed in so long. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.